Hello and welcome back to
the Zak
and Buzz Review.
And this time it's going to be me again.
It's going to be you again.
It's going to be me again. I've been out shopping yet again.
Oh dear, we know what that means.
I've been saving my pennies, and I try and buy stuff at a good price. And I found this next item in B&Q again.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for it?
Yeah, go on then.
Let's go for it.
It's
only a small box.
Small? Small? That's not a small box. Good grief. What is it this time?
Okay, I don't know if we can see this. Okay, this is the B33PS Petrol brush cutter powered by McCulloch engine. So it's a McCulloch brush cutter.
Because I think you mentioned McCulloch before in the previous video.
Yeah, so it's a McCulloch brush cutter, and I don't know if you can see this, it has a strimmer head on it. It comes in two parts. It basically it's got a connectable stem on there, so you can break it down. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to unbox this big old boy.
Yeah.
And try it outside. But
outside?
What we've got, I mean, let me turn the box around. Hang on.
Rotate.
Rotate the box. Rotate. It's not too heavy, to be honest with it. There we go. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I'm going to move out of shot for a second. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to look inquisitively over the top.
I can't stand it up, else it'll be right up the top and off the show. But anyway, so you got it's multi-tool compatible, so you can get other bits and pieces for it.
That's good.
Okay, this one basically comes with the tap and go trimmer head and the grass blade. Okay, which is the brush cutter blade.
Yeah, it's got some pictures on the back. You've got like a chainsaw head and a hedge trimmer head.
Hedge trimmer. There's extensions you can put on it.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
If you want them, but I specifically wanted it for the brush cutter and the trimmer head. It's 33 cc, two-stroke engine, so it's a petrol and oil mix. Yeah, simple as that.
What is your experience with kind of strimmers like this?
Yeah, I've had strimmers before. Let me see if I can turn it down. Oh, there we go again. Yeah, I've had petrol strimmers before. Lasted me for good years. In fact, the last one I had, it done me sterling work, and it was actually the fuel pipes had basically rotted on it.
Oh, right, okay. So it became unusable.
It became unusable and really not cost effective to get it repaired. So
that's where this puppy
I needed a petrol one, so when I'm working away from home, then obviously I can just fire this one up and do all my brush cutting. And that's what we're going to do next. We're going to get this unboxed, put it together with a strimmer head, and see how she starts. Right. And how it works.
Well.
Okay. But before we go, let me just tell you, price-wise, £152. So £152 for a petrol brush cutter. I thought that was a reasonable price. To be honest.
How does that compare to like other ones?
There are more expensive ones, but the fact is,
I think you said McCulloch was a good brand.
The fact is, with this one, it's just got I can hear the instructions moving around the box. It's a McCulloch, and I've had experience with McCulloch products before, and I've never had any problems with them. In fact, the only problem I had with my McCulloch chainsaw was that it was stolen. Oh. Because somebody obviously thought, that's a nice McCulloch chainsaw.
I mean,
I'm having that.
If anyone wants to give us a McCulloch chainsaw to do a review on, that'd be fantastic.
McCulloch, if you're watching this, I loved your McCulloch chainsaw. Hint, hint. Anyway, okay, let's get this unboxed and put it through its paces.
Let's take this review outside.
Right, so we're outside now to test out the McCulloch brush cutter. It's a two-stroke engine, which means you need to do a two-stroke mix. That's no problem at all. Comes with a mixing bottle, full instructions. Also comes with a nice harness to take the weight of the brush cutter. So let's get it started up and see what it can do.
So that was the McCulloch brush cutter.
In action.
Yes.
And I've got to say, it's got a bit of poke to it.
Yeah, I was surprised actually. I thought it was going to be a lot louder than it actually was.
Well, I obviously had my safety headphones on, so you weren't wearing headphones and it wasn't as loud
it wasn't as loud as I was expecting.
Okay, well, no, it's got strength, it's got power. It didn't, I've done quite a bit of cutting already, and it hasn't
conked out or
conked
anything?
out, snarled up on me or anything. As I say, it's two sectional, so you can split this down if you want to move it in your car, pack it away. It's got the extra handle, side handle on it. I believe you can get attachment for this, so you've got the cow horn handle for it. Yeah.
Oh, like the wide grip.
Yeah, and then it has.
Well, that's good. That's cool.
You can change the start-stop button here because that's up on the cow horns.
Oh, right.
But using it as is out of the box,
no problem.
It's a beefy bit of kit.
Yeah.
I think it was £152 I paid for it. I'm
Worth
really
the money?
pleased. I think definitely. I mean, it's literally just chonked through a load of very, very thick nettles, brambles, burdock and grass. Granted, I'm using the strimmer end at the moment, and with the strimmer end you really want to top the stuff off and then come in and do a second cut with the metal brush cutter disc that you can put on there.
Ah, yes.
That's when you can come in and take it out a bit more. But I just wanted to try the strimmer end because the strimmer end is also a tap one, so when you're using it, if your strimmer wire snaps off, you tap the head on the floor and it automatically unreels some more.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
And that works.
That's what I want to test. Of the trade.
That's what I want to test out on the strimmer end. But yeah, I'm really pleased. McCulloch, it's a brand I've used before. Not affiliated with McCulloch at all. But if
you're looking for somebody to review your items, then
McCulloch. There you go. But yeah, no. Honestly, total impartial review. I like the fact that it's come with everything out of the box, the harness, the brush cutter attachment, the fact that you can break it down. Started easy as pie. It
started first time, so that was really
good. If you've not used one of these before, you won't see it on camera, but where the choke is around here, there's a little bulb underneath it. Like can you see that, Zak?
Can I see that?
It's right underneath.
Is that the blue thing? Oh no, that thing.
Yeah, it's a little domed bulb.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get a close up on that.
No, but what you do is when you first set it and you put it to start and you prime it and put the choke on, you want to push that bulb 9 times to prime the carburettor to get the fuel through. All right.
There we are. I didn't know that.
The reason I mention that is because I have seen people that have bought a piece of equipment like this, not read the instructions correctly, or not read them at all, or just misunderstood them, and then they've said it doesn't work, it won't start. And it's been...
How were the instructions on this? Were they fairly comprehensive?
Oh man, on this one, I should have brought the instruction manual out, but the instruction manual, I kid you not, is about 1.5 inches thick. But
wow.
It's so many different languages.
Right, okay.
It's probably about 6 pages of that is in English.
But are they like A4 size?
No, A5.
Okay.
Okay.
Not too bad. Not too shabby.
And yeah, again, if you make sure you read the instructions, if you've never used a piece of equipment like this, then make sure you do read them. Make sure you get your petrol mix correct.
Make sure you have all the safety equipment you need.
Yeah, don't mess about without having your safety equipment, because when you're using a strimmer, it literally, stuff's flying everywhere. And if that includes nettles and thistles, and you don't have stuff on your arms, your hands, or especially your face, you don't want anything going in your eyes. So by all, must follow the health and safety when using this, and also make sure you wear boots, because I've seen people out there using petrol driven equipment, mowers and such like, and they're going up and down the garden literally in their shorts.
They have.
With trainers on, or even flip-flops. Okay, if you're using any petrol equipment, make sure you wear correct safety gear.
Definitely.
Okay,
if that's the one thing you take away from this video, it's that.
Okay, so as far as the McCulloch brush cutter, I can't fault it.
There we are.
Okay, I've used brush cutters in the past. This has got a lot of power for it's a neat little unit. Yeah, I'm really pleased.
Cool.
So yeah, I would recommend this if you wanted to invest in one and you've not had one before.
Very
or if you're
nice.
looking for a replacement, I don't think you can go wrong on this.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see in the future.
And we'll see you in the next one.